What's going on, boys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I got you guys with free Monday Night Football prize picks, and today it was not a very good day for the boys. We actually did brick um, off of those two stupid Dak picks. They weren't really his fault. I mean, the one in the goal line was his fault, but I'm not going to go through and show you guys the losses. A loss is a loss. It's whatever. So yeah, we still have one game going. If Isaiah Pacheco can get a couple more receiving or rush yards, then we absolutely cash big time on underdog. So hopefully you guys tailed that one because that one is actually looking really, 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 really good. But unfortunately, that is on underdog, so I can't show you guys that. But if Pacheco gets a little bit more receiving yards, all he needs is just I think it's like maybe 3.5, 4.5. So like pretty much one more catch for Pacheco and we cash out. So I will show you guys that one in the next video. But let's get straight into this video. For the first play, we are going over to Detroit. If you guys didn't know, the Monday night game is Detroit versus Baltimore. So for the first one, we are starting with easily the best player on the entire field for both teams is Jahmyr Gibbs, and we are taking the over on 85.5 rush and receiving yards. Guys, Jahmyr Gibbs has absolutely killed this. It's been an absolute slaughter fest for Jahmyr Gibbs in his last recent games. Baltimore does give up the most offensive yardages to running backs. I messed that up. Most receiving yards to running backs, receivers, and tight ends. No matter who it is, this secondary is somehow putrid. They have so many stud players, and somehow this secondary just constantly gives up so many yards. Last year they were like historically bad, and it's just insult to injury that they get to play a powerhouse offense and a guy like Jahmyr Gibbs, who's just an absolute gadget and a guy that's just going to absolutely tear up that defense. As much as great as Kyle Hamilton is, there is only one of him. Malachi Starks is like mid at best. It's kind of just been a funky year for Ravens fans secondary. The last couple of years, it's been just super disappointing, to be honest. Last year, I made most of my money just taking the over on receivers that were playing the Ravens. Most of the time, it was just pretty much just like riding Jamar Chase. Every time he played Baltimore, Jamar Chase would go over pretty much every single game. He absolutely destroyed the line every single game. So that's just pretty much how bad this Ravens secondary is. I could go on and talk about that all day long, but I got to keep a video going. I can't keep yapping. For the next pick, we are going with Justice Hill, another guy that's like awkwardly high. As you can see, it's 15.5 and 10.5. So that's 25 total, but 30 total rush receiving. I was kind of like a little bit weird about this. He had 57 against Buffalo. Derrick Henry did not play in that game, and he had 57 against Buffalo. But as you can see, other than that, like he hasn't gotten there. He had 25 against Cleveland. That game was a slaughter fest. And then negative 11 week one against Buffalo. Ooh, this is a really high line, and it also doesn't make any sense to me. And also, Detroit has like a middle of the pack defense. Doesn't really matter. This guy's a backup running back, so it's at the end of the day, it's not really like a um, oh, this defense gives up this. It's a backup running back, so he's going to be fresh no matter what. Matchup's not going to matter. But this also just doesn't make sense. 10.5 plus 15.5, guys. I was kind of stupid in school. That is not 30.5. So like it just doesn't make sense how it's like that. Yeah, I don't trust the Justice Hill hype. I believe he's a really good running back and he's kind of being held back behind Derrick Henry, but it just kind of doesn't make any sense to me almost. But yeah, we're going the under with his Russian receiving. I also don't hate his under on rush yards. You pick your poison. I am going to go with both because to me, I think it's the smarter bet since they don't have his rush and receiving yards adding up to total rush plus receiving yards. It just doesn't, it doesn't make any sense. Anyways, let's move on. For the next one, we're going with Mark Andrews. And again, a stud Detroit defense that doesn't give up many yards to tight ends. They ranked third last year to giving up yards against tight ends and putting salt on the wound. This guy's been terrible this season. Yeah, Mark Andrews, man, he's just been washed. And Isaiah likely hasn't been healthy, and he's still getting outplayed by the backup. And to be honest, I couldn't tell you who this backup is, but the way this Ravens offense works is Lamar just he doesn't. It's It's not how he was 2 years ago, where he was just ball to Mark Andrews, Mark Andrews, Mark Andrews. It's like Tylan Wallace caught a touchdown last week. That's pretty much all you could say, guys. I caught a touchdown last week. Kidding. I didn't catch a touchdown last week. I pretty much have a better chance to catch a touchdown than Mark Andrews does. He just doesn't really look at Mark Andrews anymore. And granted, Mark Andrews is up there in age, and it's just he's just a little bit slower, battling injuries. So yeah, I feel like 35.5 for a guy that hasn't even broken 7 receiving yards is incredible to me. So I'm easily going to smash that under. I don't think he's going to even get close to this line. This line should be at 10.5, maybe 12.5. 35.5 is remarkable. As you can see, it's also just a weird line. They don't have his receptions line up. And then 17.5 longest reception as well. Brutal start to the year for Mark Andrews, man. I hope he turns it around. I truly do. I truly hope he turns around, but he's got to do it quick because he has not had a good couple of games. Week 1, he was actually really, really good in. But other than that, man, he's been terrible. Oh, I'm sorry. He has not been good in week 1. I thought that Buffalo game was week 1. It's not. So he had 5 yards. This guy is even. So I stand corrected. This guy hasn't even broken 7 yards this whole season, and they have him at 35.5. This is a weird game for Prizepicks. I can tell these lines are so weird. So yeah, running with a little 3-man parlay. We'll be posting MLB tonight if I like the lines. I was looking at it, and it's like a weird slate of games. It's only 3 out right now. I don't know if there's only 3 tomorrow, but yeah, this is an NFL video. Unfortunately, MLB picks will not be in here. And another thing, guys, make sure you guys are checking your promotions because as of as of recording again, man, I see I have a 30% payout boost, and I didn't even play it on my 3-man parlay, which kind of sucks because that changes my like $75 payout from what could have been like 125 to 75, which kind of sucks, but it's whatever. We are still going to be making bread. Hopefully Isaiah Pacheco can get over those yards. As you guys see, these are VIP picks. My picks that I got were, I will show you guys right now. Picks for the NFL game. This was also our Saturday game. Just, oh my God, brutal. Where is it at? I guess it's not popping up. But yeah, it wasn't a great Sunday. It was a weird Sunday. There was a lot of like 1-score games, game winners. Sorry, let me scroll down so you guys can see this. A lot of like 1-score games, game winners. My Dallas Cowboys look absolutely garbage. But yeah, guys, just an interesting weekend in general. It was a pretty good. It's gonna be a pretty good weekend if Isaiah Pacheco can get catch a freaking ball. That would help me out a lot. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I got for you guys in today's video. Please drop a like, comment down below if you guys want in on my VIP. I will definitely be sliding you guys a free month of VIP. I have no issues doing that. Just make sure you guys are subscribed. Comment down below, lock emoji, and I will send you guys my free picks. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.